So what's going on, people? It's JM Speakboxing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you click on my videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions on what I'm saying in my videos. So tonight Frank Warren promoted his first show on BT Sports, and he had WBO lightweight champion Terry Flanagan defend his lightweight title against Petrov in a fight that wasn't the most fan-pleasing fight. Like, it was a bit of a scruffy fight. Like, the styles didn't really mix in the fight, but Terry Flanagan managed to win the fight convincingly, in my opinion. The scores of the fight were 116 to 112, 120 to 108, and 118 to 110, all in favour of Terry Flanagan. In my opinion, Terry Flanagan was doing the better work in the fight, but I expected that against somebody like Petrov, because a lot of people were saying Petrov was a very tough fight for Terry Flanagan, but in my opinion, it wasn't, because Petrov has had a good run of fights, but he hasn't really fought anyone of note. The best win on his run of victories was Gamal Diaz, who fought for a world title a few years back and had a technical decision draw against Anthony Crolla a few years back as well. But Terry Flanagan, I thought, did enough in the fight to pick up the victory. I expect Terry Flanagan to beat guys like Petrov. Like, at this point in Terry Flanagan's career, he shouldn't be fighting guys like Petrov. He should be trying to fight the most elite fighters in his division, but I don't think Terry Flanagan is a very elite fighter. Like, if it was somebody like Mikey Garcia in the ring with Petrov tonight, then Petrov would have got knocked out early in the fight, in my opinion, because Mikey Garcia and Jorge Linares are, in my opinion, a level above Terry Flanagan. Terry Flanagan wants these fights against Petrov, and apparently even Terry Flanagan might even move up to 140 pounds. He says that he only has a couple fights left at 135 pounds. Terry Flanagan is a very big lightweight, and that's an advantage for him in fights, in my opinion. So at 140 pounds, he won't really have the advantage unless he blows up after weighing in for fights. But they are very talented. There are very talented fighters at 140 pounds. You've got guys like Adrian Broner, Ricky Burns, who would give Terry Flanagan a good fight, in my opinion. And you've got unified champion Terence Crawford and Victor Postal. These are very good fighters, and Terry Flanagan would really have to be on his A game to beat somebody like Postal or Adrian Broner. But against Terence Crawford or somebody, I think Terry Flanagan gets soundly outboxed against Terence Crawford. But yeah, Terry Flanagan did okay tonight. It was what it was, but it wasn't the most elite opponent in the world, and it's just one of them. Terry Flanagan gets another tick, gets another victory. And then you got Liam Williams against Liam Smith. This was a weird fight. You got Liam Williams, who looked very sharp tonight. He looked like the better fighter in there. He looked very fast, in my opinion, tonight. Liam Williams looked very fast compared to Liam Williams. Like, he looked like Liam Smith. Liam Williams looked the faster fighter compared to Liam Smith. And he was doing well early on in the fight. And he caught Liam Smith in the third round, and he managed to pick up some of the early rounds, and then Liam Smith started to come back on him a little bit in the mid rounds. And then in the ninth round, Liam Williams, it was either the ninth or the eighth round, Liam Williams picked up a bad cut on his eye. Like, this was a really bad cut. Like, his eye was almost closed, and I think it was from a head clash. And Liam Smith managed to pick up the victory because it was ruled a punch that caused the cut, and Liam Smith got a technical knockout victory over Liam Williams. And it's a shame, really, because Liam Williams really tried tonight. He looked the better fighter in there early on, and Liam Smith didn't pick up the interim WBO title because it wasn't on the line for him, because he missed weight. He weighed in at 155 and 1 ounce pounds, and he missed the weight limit by about a pound and 1 ounce. So the title wasn't on the line for him. It was only on the line for Liam Williams. And Liam Williams looked like he could have maybe won the fight unless Liam Smith managed to win the later rounds and somehow make it very close. But yeah, Liam Williams did look the sharper fighter in there tonight, and I would really like to see a rematch but I don't think Liam Smith will give him a rematch. I think Liam Smith might try and get a big fight against somebody like Miguel Cotto, who is number 1 with the WBO. And I expect the WBO full title to be vacated because I don't expect Canelo Alvarez, who knocked out Liam Smith in 9 rounds last year, to ever go back down to 154 pounds. So Liam Smith could have a big fight against somebody like Miguel Cotto. I think at Miguel Cotto's age right now, I still think he beats Liam Smith. Liam Smith isn't the most elite fighter in the world. We saw this tonight against Williams. Because Williams isn't the most elite fighter, but he looked like he was winning the fight against Liam Smith. So against somebody like Miguel Cotto, I don't see how Liam Smith could win the fight unless he managed to knock Cotto out. But I don't see that happening because Miguel Cotto is a very tough fighter. And he's been in there with harder punches than Liam Smith. So, yeah, Liam Smith might go on and fight for the full title. I don't expect him to win if he faces somebody like Cotto. He could fight a lesser name and pick up the title like he did against John Thompson. But, yeah, Liam Smith got the fight by the skin of his teeth tonight because of the injury that was caused by Liam Williams, by the head clash that caused Liam Williams to not come out for the round, and Liam Smith gets the victory. So yeah, this is just my opinion on this. Comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions. It's